That also, I'm sure, doesn't surprise you. Now I come to my question.
But this view of yours, you have repeated several times during these 3 days.
Okay, so it's not a surprise. That's right. Now, I think I may know what your answer to this is, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Do you not think in any way, that the time of Muhammad, when Muhammad did indeed successfully engage in and then complete a revolution, do you not think that those times are so strikingly different from now in the 21st century that there is a tremendous problem in striking the analogy and or in even constructing the way a revolution today might be organized if one is going to organize it in the way that Muhammad did in his lifetime?
Actually, this is a matter of belief with us, that it is going to happen. You know, the hadith that I quoted twice, the end part of that hadith is, I told you 3 periods. Period of the Prophet, then the rightly guided caliphate, then kingship which is cruel, biting. 4th will be kingship with slavery. I can't say what the companions at that time would have understood, but now we understand that he was referring to the era of colonialism. And then he said, ثُمَّ تَكُونُ خِلَافَةً عَلَى مِنْهَاجِ النُّبُوَّةِ. Then again, the period of caliphate in the footsteps of prophethood will come. So, on the basis, I said, on the prophecies of the Prophet, I believe in him. And seeing these 400 years history, I think and I hope that the divine scheme is that in this region, it will be established first of all. Although I said it and I repeat, I don't know how. God has his own ways. And we feel it obligatory upon ourselves as the ummatis and followers of Muhammad. Because his mission was, I actually quoted the ayah today and I couldn't refer to it during my discourse, that the purpose of the advent of Muhammad declared by Quran is to make the deen of Allah supreme. Thrice in Quran this has appeared, thrice. You are not only a preacher, you are not only a purifier of the souls of the people, you have to make the deen of Allah prevail. That was his mission, assigned to him by Allah. And then Quran mentions in different words at 5 places that Muhammad has been sent for the whole of humanity. So his mission will be complete only when the deen of Allah is supreme over whole of mankind and over whole of this globe. And this is going to happen. I believe in it. And it's my religious duty to strive for that.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. I think it's been very instructive, very enjoyable. And I want to specifically say that your delivery and your style of engaging is fantastic. Your eye contact is almost magnetic. I think it's almost spellbinding.
Some brother was saying your body language.
Maybe. Okay. Now, I feel I was sort of mixed kinds of emotions at this point of time, and my sense is that in whatever you are striving for, you have a very deep conviction. You are seeing it as a part of your understanding of the faith and a part of your religious duty to propagate it, to work for it, and to carry it forward.
Try to establish it.
Yes, carry it forward. I'm saying carry it forward. You may say, that's my sense, not establish it, but I sense that you are trying to carry it forward. I'll come to that, why I think that way. I also sense that your process, whatever your objective may be, the process that you have in mind is non-violent, basically. It is for it to evolve and to develop, and hopefully to wait for divine intervention, which possibly will happen, and which maybe it will be needed, because when we walk around the streets of this beautiful city, it looks very improbable that without divine intervention much change will come. Now, what I therefore have been wondering about is this, that if the objective is in the ultimate to have some a kingdom of God, whatever faith, persuasion, name one may give, but ultimately the human race will live in a better way and survive in a better way. And if that happens in a non-violent manner, where people of other persuasions, they do their thinking, those who have no persuasion, who don't believe, they do their thinking. Well, it's almost like Mao's, was it Mao who said, let many winds blow, let thousand flowers blossom. Now, if it is that kind of situation, Mao was a violent person, but if it is peaceful and let 1,000 flowers blossom, I would say that Kida Khak De Padshahi Lashkar Kare Swa, God in His wisdom can give the kingdom to the weakest of the weak, down to an ant, a Kida, down to an insect, and the whole army God can wipe out. So divine intervention, who knows on whose side it will come, what will happen. So are we really seeing anything concrete here, or are we merely discussing a model?
I think, brother, it is for every person to have a conclusion and decision according to his own thinking. I think whatever I feel and think, I have stated. Now you have the freedom to agree to what extent you want to agree and disagree to what extent you want to disagree.
I have two questions. The first one is about the similarities and differences between